All right, we are all set. Good luck. This is our first one right here. First box right here. Let's see what we got. Box number one. Oh, where's that garbage? We're all creatures that gotta have the garbage on that side. Here's our first box. And we'll go a little slow to start. Let's do 3 packs. Let's do 1 pack just to see. I don't know, has anybody you've been watching more? Is this your first Prizm, or have you been around? Let's see what we got. First Prizm box of the year, and we were looking at Riley Hurst as our first card. Our first card of the break. Here, we're going to cheat here. Oh, checkered flag already. Here's the base. All right, that's what we expect. Davey Allison. We'll go a little quicker. Right now, I'm just getting a feel for the base. Remember, these are your base. These are between 0 to 100. Remember, there's 3 different types of base cards here. Hey, thanks for the raid. We are just starting. This is great. We are just starting our case break of Prizm, 2025 Prizm. And this is our first pack. So great timing. Thank you for that. Let's have a little fun here for our sold out break. 1 second. There you go. So these are this is the regular base. All right. Here's our first parallel. Okay. How do we feel on our nice numbered 299? Remember, 299 is the Pulsar. Those are the Pulsar cards of 299. And there is the checkered flag, 75. Ricky Stenhouse. That's a free Ricky Stenhouse checkered flag. Too bad. Not too bad. Of course, we'll put all those in penny sleeves and top loaders and stuff like that. Don't worry about that. That's not. And there is our talisman. Here's the inserts. Take a look. The dinger. A red talisman out of 99 for the insert. Hold on. I'm trying to keep all the sets together, keep all the screens organized here. Sorry. Okay, there's your talisman. That's one of your common regular inserts, and the red out of 99. And then I'm going to say I'm right. This is the rides. The rides one. Richard Petty, a free Richard Petty. Rides, and then one of my favorites, the throwback 2016. Again, if you're like, boy, he went slow on that, I'll speed it up. Don't worry. We're just enjoying the first couple packs. Here's 2. If anybody wants any of these, let me know. And don't post. Just send me a direct message. I'd be happy to send you some. It's still in play, I think. Is it still in play? Expires. All right. Is this Hey, this is last year's. Am I missing something? Isn't this last year's cards? Hold on, do I have any sitting here? It's the skill. Am I right? Am I missing? Isn't this 2024 base cards? I don't have any sitting right next to me. Huh. Wow. Okay, but maybe that's a fluke. I don't want to besmirch Panini yet but that's, here's your base cards here. So that's the regular. And then you have Riley Hurst. Here's your parallels. I'm going to try to keep them separate. There's Riley Hurst. Blue out of 199. Here's a Prizm, Austin Beers. The silver. Okay, the silver Prizm. Yeah, I'm surprised. How do they have those still? And then the Victory Lane, Kyle Larson. And then your tires, or your what do they call it? The rides. And then throwback is Ty Gibbs. So here's my take on it. It's kind of like Select. We'll just do a few more. Yeah. I'm just going to go. Now, remember, of course, if you want to see, get them on camera, but if you want to see and pause and take some screenshots. They'll be posted. Usually it compiles and it should be posted on YouTube tomorrow morning. Okay, all right, there is our Sparkle. Okay. Pulsar out of $2.99. And there's our first autograph. How about a Ross Chastain? Who had Ross Chastain? There's our first auto. Here's where I'm gonna. What do you think? Anybody, what kind of size cards are you using? All right, that seems like a regular, the 35 point. There you go. There's your first. That's a good start. Yeah, top 3. I'll keep those autos here. We'll keep them there in our wall of fame right there. And how about a groovy Kyle Busch? This one is not numbered. Hold on. Let's go on that. What are we looking at for the groovy? Am I missing a number here? Or is this just what the groovy looks like? A little pink? But just in case. Penny sleeve that right away. And then get your rides, Carl Edwards, and John Hunter is the throwback. So it looks like the rides and the throwback are kind of going to average the same thing. It looks like they're going to average. Yeah, sure enough. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised they still had these. So we're getting 2024. Oh, we're definitely making a video on this. I'm like, that doesn't look like the 2025 that we've been pulling. And sure enough, this is 2024 Daytona. So you got to go back in time. It ends, here we go. It ends 12/31/24. Wow. Am I opening the right one? What year is? Yeah, I'm opening up the right ones, right? Huh. Okay. All right, let me just get these on camera. Here's your base. Like I said, everybody's probably going to get, maybe you're going to get about 10 base cards. I'll ship everything, of course. Everything will be shipped. Oh, there's a little Chase Elliott, old school. Throwback Chase Elliott out of $2.49. And Carl Edwards, Prizm, the rides. And a Talisman, Ryan Blaney. We have rides, Kyle Larson, and Noah Gragson with the hat. He always has the hat. I'm just going to throw those out. Let's get those base cards on camera. How about a little Dale? Yeah, a little Dale. This is numbered out of 175. On the rides, it's the rides numbered out of 175. Remember, they're calling that power. This year they're calling it power. It's the checkered kind of thing. And there's our second autograph of the box. Chandler Smith. Autograph number 2, a little Chandler Smith autograph. How do we feel there? So far, since sensations, that's no parallels or anything. That's your kind of common. And there's your insert, Kevin Harvick, gold. The pot of gold, that's what the pot of golds look like this year. All right. Oh, wait, this is, these are still base cards, they're calling them. Austin Beers in the throwback. Look. Pay attention to that. So it looks like we're getting 3. See, I was thinking gold, but okay. It looks like we're getting 3 on the orange wave. This is orange wave here. Heim time. Little Heim time orange wave. We're getting 3 inserts parallels. There's Gio. Silver and Michael Waltrip on the insert victory lane. William Byron rides and old school Chase Briscoe. And all right, moving along. All right, I'll move a little faster here. Take a look at what we... On the base cards, like I said, it looks like we're getting about 3 parallels and inserts. We're getting 1 rides and 1 throwback in each box. We're going to cheat here. There's some color coming up. Getting the base on camera. So it looks probably, let's see, if we're getting 7 base cards per pack. Yeah, you might be in a case. You might be getting about 9 or 10. Might be getting about 9 or 10 base cards. I'll send everything. The first week I always send everything. There's your first Connor Zillage. We'll sleeve that right away. For the red power, Connor Zillage rides. Number 18. 18 out of 75. I'll put all the Connor Zillage. 18 out of 75. 175. 175. We'll keep Connor Zillage on camera there. Sorry for my arm reach. Carson Quapple is a Prizm. And a little Heim Time. Victory Lane. That's the only person I won money on. Kevin Harvick rides. Throwback is Christopher Bell. There's your base. Start with a Pulsar of Tony B. $2.99. That's a free Tony B. That's in the giveaway. And there's your Jeff Gordon. That's a nice color. Okay, 49. There's our low number. How about Carolina Blue, Jeff Gordon? Out of 49. If you're new here, anything under 100, I will put a top loader for you, and I'll send it to you. Penny sleeves all around for everything else. And autographs, of course. But there's our low number of the day so far. And there's the groove. So this is probably the way the groovy looks. It's a good card. Free Tony B. Ross Chastain rides. And Tyler Reddick. I believe I have the Tyler Reddick 2016 card. I should get my 2016 set out just to brag. Geo is Geo Blue. I ship all the base. All the base gets shipped. The first week, definitely. So I'm sending everything. Here's a blue out of 199. And Ross Chastain. Silver. The insert is a talisman, Alex Bowman. Brett Cruz. And Austin. That's what they look like. So it's looking like 1 rides, 1 throwback, 7 base cards, 1 insert, and 2 parallels. It's what we're looking at in each box. Oh. Am I getting a little choppy here? Hold on. Am I getting a little choppy? I saw, let me, for being an old computer guy, let me close off. I monitor what's going on, where my packets are going. Let me close a few of that. Plus, I got, again, everybody's here. If everybody's here, I got 3 boys playing VR upstairs or something like that. All right. Here comes an orange John Hunter. Orange, remember, Orange Wave. Those are out of 125. And there's our first green. 145. This is our first scope, the green scope. 145. The insert is a Victory Lane. We got Caden Honeycutt on the rides, and Caden Honeycutt, back-to-back Caden Honeycutts. Still got an autograph coming. Here is Deegan. There's Hallie Deegan. Pulsar, Ty Gibbs. This is a throwback silver. 168 there. And the talisman is Joey Logano. Chase Briscoe and William Byron. And so those are kind of base, but those will be a little harder to put together. That set will be a little tougher to put together. And there's a free Spencer Boyd. A free Spencer Boyd. The free spots are showing up today. There's our free Spencer Boyd Sensations. That's our 3rd autograph of the box. There you go. Who had the Spencer Boyd? Let me just check. That's going to... Spencer Boyd's going to Nick. Nick MN Sports Cards. There you go. Way to grab a free spot. That gets you an autograph. Congrats. Still, we got a red right here. Solid red. So there's red Pulsar, red Power, and just a solid red out of 249. And how about a Tony B purple? Purple's out of 99. And a pot of gold. I like the pot of gold. J-Mac. Kurt Busch and Kyle Larson to finish off that box. All right, like I said, I'll pick up the pace a little. Just what do you think? First impressions. First impressions. Again, I like the parallels. I'm a sap for parallels. I do enjoy that. I'm definitely putting back. My first instinct is I'm definitely putting back a throwback set. I'm gonna put together a throwback set for sure. Hold on. Actually, I threw my note sheet in the garbage. So we'll put a throwback set. The autographs are what we expected. They're sticker autographs. I can't believe the contest cards are a little too year early contest cards. That's weird. Wow. I'm surprised they didn't have those laying around. Wouldn't you think there'd be someone in the office that would say, let's throw those out? Why do we have those? Let's see if that's just a fluke. We're going to make a video of that. All right, here's your base. Just get them on camera. We're looking at a Pulsar, a Bubble Waltz. Coming back with Daniel Dye Silver, pot of gold, Corey Day. There's our Corey Day card. Pot of gold. Time, and Denny Hamlin are your two throwbacks and rides. One. There's some color coming here. We're looking for Denny Hamlin. How about a little Denny Hamlin red? Numbered out of 249. And a green scope out of 75. I'm sorry, 149. 149. Luke Fenhouse green scope. And the inserts Victory Lane. Eric Jones throwback and rides is Jeff Gordon. Looking at a blue Frankie Nunez. A silver Justin Allgaier and a groovy Kyle Larson. I've said that a few times already because Kyle Larson's groovy. Bubba Wallace and rides Connor Zillage. There's the Connor Zillage rides on his WeatherTech car. And yeah, I'm speechless. I'm usually not speechless, but all right, Pulsar of Chris Buescher, followed by Alex Bowman purple. Purple's out of 99. Remember, this is 4. I thought it was 48 out of 99. This is 4 out of 99. And there is the parallel. I think that's our first insert parallel. Pot of gold. Okay. J-Mac out of 49. Oh, 1 out of 49. Your pot of gold. What was that? The skills. Hold on, I can't see that. I gotta enlarge that. On the pot of gold, 49. So our low number is 49 so far. We'll keep track of that. Todd Gillen and Ty Gibbs. Here's a bunch of reds coming up. Thad Moffitt there's our autograph of Thad Moffitt. See, told you. Sensations. A red one, numbered out of 99. That's our first autograph parallel. And Frankie Nunez. There's a good rookie card. Throwback. Frankie Nunez rookie. 249. I might have to get my glasses out here. And a throwback silver. Matt Kenseth. I'm not sure I've got to keep track of what's rare and what's not rare. Jesse Love groovy. Here is Kurt Busch. And the rides is Carson Husler. And to finish off this half is a Okay. The red Pulsar. No, wait a minute. This is the red Power. Power, not Pulsar. Power is the checkered. Brendan Jones. Austin Cindric, checkered flag. Checkered flag's out of 75. And a talisman, Carl Larson. And then you got Gio, the throwback, and Joe Logano for the rides. All right, give me some first impressions here. This is my first impressions. That's what you expect. I like that there is the, I don't want to say high number like Select. You don't have the trackside and the grandstand like Select does. It seems like they might be trying to do that because you're only getting one rides and one throwback each pack. But still, that's not going to be a tough set to collect. Remember that the grandstand, for example, was everywhere, but the trackside was only 2 per box. So it's looking like we're getting 1 per pack, so I don't think it's that much. Let's see. We'll see what the 1-of-1s look like. Let's call it. Let's see what the 1-of-1s look like. I'm just going to get those on camera. Here is Parker Retzlaff, the red Power. And there's a Deegan. How about a Hallie Deegan checkered flag? Not too bad. 75. This is 51. 51 out of 75. And Corey Heim, talisman. Cole Custer, throwback. And Lane Riggs for the rides. There's your base. Remember, if I'm going too fast, then please watch. The video should be posted on YouTube. And you could pause and take pictures of Wallace. And how about a little Brennan Jones? Victory Lane. Daniel Suarez throwback. There's Alex Bowman. We're owed a few autographs here. Let's see what's coming up. Riley Hurst. And how about a little Kevin Harvick autograph? Kevin Harvick, sponsored for Jimmy John's. Jimmy Johnson should be sponsored for Jimmy John's. Kevin Harvick got a 99 red. There you go. That's a nice Kevin Harvick auto. That's their second autograph parallel. And a William Byron. William Byron, here's what the talisman looks like. The color, oh, that is a nice one. Kevin Harvick again. This is Kevin Harvick here. There's Frankie Nunez. Last one for box number 2. Still plenty to go. Let's see some gold here. We have, I always get tricked up on the orange. Jimmy Johnson. There's an orange Jimmy Johnson. Number 39 out of 125 for the orange wave. Carson Kvapil silver. And a pot of gold, the Walls. Richard Petty, throwback, and how about Cole Custer for the rides? Corey Day. There's your rookie card. There's your Corey Day on the Pulsar. This is numbered 56 out of 299. And there's another autograph, another red autograph. Little Ben Rhodes. He's happy man, Ben Rhodes. All right, so we're getting some out of 99 autographs. 77. This one's 77 out of 99. Victory Lane. Austin Cindric. Chase Elliott throwback. And Tyler Reddick. Last pack of box number 2 is, all right, Mark Martin. Red. Daniel Hemrick silver. And a groovy Bradley K. I like the groovy. Colorful, nice. Zane Smith is the throwback, and Tony B for rides. To finish off box number 2. All right, let me clean up here. Here's where we're at. What do you think? How's chat doing? How are we feeling? First impressions. What we expect. I don't see anything. We did have a Zillage. I think I put it right here. There's a Connor Zillage going on right there. There's a red. I keep forgetting. Red Power, which is out of 175. It's your first Connor Zillage of And there was a Moffat, little Brett Moffat hit. I'll keep these on, and I'll clean off. Here's the first box. I'll keep these on camera, and we'll clean as we go, so people can get a look at their cards. 3 autographs per box. Now, back in my day, it used to be 4 autographs per box. I don't get, excuse me, I don't want to old man it. But back in my day, there used to be 4 autographs per box. But yeah, there's nothing. I want to see what the color blast. You know, want to see a color blast here. Want to see a 1-of-1. We'll really see what that looks like. So far, the autographs, we got Thad Moffat, we got Kevin Harvick, red, Kevin Harvick red, Ross Chastain base autograph, Chandler Smith, and Spencer Boyd autographs, and a red Thad Moffat, I think. No, who's this guy? This isn't Thad Moffat. This is Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes. No offense, Ben. I just couldn't recognize you. Yeah, they do exist. 1, 2. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, we got a Connor Zillage red already, and the low number is the Carolina Blue out of 49. That's our low number of the break. Let's go half. Like this is the most fascinating thing. 2024 contest cards. Not even 2025 contest cards. 2024 contest cards. All right, there's your base. We got Alan Kulwicki for the Hooters. Blue. Raja. Silver. And Bubba Wallace is the talisman insert. Connor Zillage rides. Cole Custer, throwback. Let's keep going. All right, here comes the Reds. Danica Patrick. A nice solid red. Danica Patrick. And, there's a not too shabby an autograph. How about a Brett Cruz? Red autograph on a 99. It's not bad. Let's see what number we're looking at. We're looking at 77. 77 out of 99 for Brett Cruz auto. Oh, okay. Hold on. J-Wise is giving us an update. He said the codes work. I heard it's just a card. So they printed it on. Okay, let's put Brett Cruz up here. I'm going to clean off. No offense, Thad Moffat. Brett Cruz deserves the Wall of Fame. All right, so you're saying the codes work. It's just they printed it on the cards. Okay. All right, well, that's a little better, But we got to talk to the quality control. All right, let's start a new Wall of Fame there. We'll leave Kevin Harvick up there. Oh, no, that's Brett Cruz. Victory Lane, Denny Hamlin. Here is Luke Fenhouse rides. Jimmy Johnson on a throwback. And finish off the stack here. Keep them on the same pile. Ty Gibbs on the red power. We got Andre Perez de Lara silver. And a groovy Kevin Harvick. Ryan Preece and Frankie Nunez to finish off that little stack. Carolina Blue. Yeah, the Jeff Gordon is Carolina Blue. That's out of 49. We can look at the number here. Here is an orange Daniel Hemrick, orange wave out of 125. This is 102 out of 125. Carson Kvapil. We got a few of these. The red. This is the green scope. Green scope out of 149. Carson Kvapil. And a Joey Logano Victory Lane red. Here is Ryan Newman in the rides. Alex Bowman. Anniversary. Another orange Harrison Burton. There's a Burton. Austin Beers. Not too bad that's a silver there. And there's Connor Zillage pot of gold. How do we feel on Connor Zillage? insert. Cole Custer rides. Chase Elliott throwback. Yeah, looking like one per pack on those. J-Mac. Blue. William Byron purple out of 99 with the throwback. Purple. Talisman Josh Berry. Frankie Nunez and Richard Petty. I'm going to look this up. This might be, I haven't looked at my 2016 set yet, but that might be what the Richard Petty card looked like in 2016. I'm going to look at my set. I'll show it, I'll try to find it, get it out and show it tonight. I know I put that set together. You'll get shipping notifications. Well, today we'll see. Usually either the same day or next day. I'll put them, they're going to go in the mail tomorrow. Because I probably, since I'm doing another show tonight, I probably won't get, I'll get them all sorted, but I probably won't get it shipped to you tonight. So they'll go in the mail tomorrow. So you'll see it, you'll see your shipping notification either tonight, but they'll probably go in the mail tomorrow. So it'll be quick. It'll be quick. Anybody want to speak of that? I'm not doing any first off the lines. I did not get any, to be honest with you. I had the price around 170, and I did not. They sold out at 190. So I misread that. There's another Harrison Burton. And how about a Luke Fenhouse autograph rookie? There you go. Congrats on Luke Fenhouse rookie. Nice autograph too. Usually the rookie autographs are a bunch of scribble. Not too bad on that autograph. Danica Talisman insert. Austin Dillon rides and Justin Allgaier throwback. Get the base on camera. Luke Fenhouse again. This is the Luke Fenhouse stack. Tyler Reddick. And a groovy Carson Hocevar. Tony B rides. And Ross Chastain. 2016. We have a little Vinnie Miller. Like I said, that's why I put that on autograph only if you wanted. Somebody picked up a little Vinnie Miller autograph for a good $5. Scripts. Cole Custer. Pulsar. Eric Jones. There's another Carolina Blue. That's our second Carolina Blue, competing with low number of the night. Of the day, since it's only low number of the day. Put that here next to. Those are two low. We'll keep track of that. Chase Elliott, Victory Lane. Tyler Reddick, followed by Zane Smith. We still got one more in box number 3. We're only on box number 3. Get those on camera. Carl Edwards and Gio Ruggio. Here is Victory Lane, Josh Williams. Lane and Daniel Suarez. SVG, there's I think our first SVG parallel. The Pulsar SVG. Pulsar out of 299. Anthony Alfredo, silver. And Daniel Hemrick. Victory Lane. Alex Bowman and Kevin Harvick to complete that set there. What else we got here? We're looking at Kyle Busch. Pulsar, William Byron, silver. Pot of gold, Kyle Larson. SVG, and Joey Logano to finish off box number 3. Let's keep going. Let's go quickly to box number 4. We're on box number 4. So we got plenty of, not even halfway there. We're actually a quarter of the way there. We did 3 and 3. So far, I'd say the 2 out of 49. We got to hopefully expect to beat that. I think those out of 49, we got a Jeff Gordon out of 49 and Eric Jones out of 49 are low numbers. Brent Cruz, that's probably our best. That's out of 99, the Brent Cruz autograph. But we had a Kevin Harvick autograph also. I'll thumb through all those autographs at the end. And I'm going to try those code cards. If you do want any of those code cards, let me know. Any of these. So maybe we'll see. It was Panic. I forgot who said it. That the codes work. It's just they printed them on the. They're saying these codes do work. They're just printing them on 2024 cards. So we'll see. We'll see what that goes. All right. Here we go. We're looking at Harrison Burton. To start off, Harrison Burton red. Brad K purple. Free Brad K. Corey Heim. Victory Lane. There is Lane Riggs and Daniel Suarez. Here comes an autograph, I believe. We got a little more Lane Riggs. And how about a Corey Day autograph? There you go. A little Corey Day sensation autograph. Not too bad. We'll put that right next to the rookies. And the rookie card, there's Tony B. I think that's our second groovy Tony B. Alex Bowman and Kevin Harvick for the throwbacks. Here is Hayden Deegan. Part of the Deegans. There's Hayden Deegan. Orange. Tyler Eckram silver. Alex Bowman talisman. Frankie Nunez rides. And Richard Petty throwback. All right, come on. I gotta see some other colors here. Maybe I don't wanna, but pay attention. I don't want to give it away. That might be gold there. All right, Jeff Burton red and Davey Allison. How about a Davey Allison? There's our first gold. This is 3 out of 10. That sweet pass our low number. There's what the gold cards look like. This is the rides. 104. 104. We'll put them next to Connor Zillage gold. And that was a good pack because there's a pot of gold. Matt Kent's a red. A different number. It's not Davies. Not his number, but he could have a gold. I think he's 28. What's Davey Allison? Some more color here. Let's go with a Jack Wood. Jack Wood autograph. Oh, no way. You pulled a Jack Wood autograph? Yes, I did. There you go. Jack Wood on the autograph. Alex Bowman blue. And there's always the Chili's. I do love the Carson Hocevar Chili's outfit. The Chili's was on. Who had the Chili's? Justin Haley had the Chili's last time. Talisman Ross Chastain. There's Jeff Gordon and Bubba Wallace on a throwback. And what do we got? What do we got? A KK. Casey Cahan. $2.99 for that one. There's Butterbean. I think that's our first Butterbean there. Silver and SVG pot of gold. Connor Zillage and Cole Custer for the throwback. All right, so we got a gold out of 10. Okay, now remember, we're doing another case break. Just a shameless plug here. We're doing another case break tonight. I think it's either starting at 5 or 6. I just posted the drivers this morning, so if you want to take a look at the drivers that are available, take a look, pick up some drivers that are available. Join the fun, join the break. The par cards, is that, I'm going to see. I want to see all the cards. Let's see a black. Let's see what I like the Carolina blue, but blue is my favorite color, so I'm partial to that. I like blue. The gold's nice. Let's see. Let's see. We're looking at there's Ricky Stenhouse, the red power. The green scope is good too. I like that. Bubba Wallace. And Kyle Larson is the insert. Austin Dillon, Justin Allgaier throwback. He's upside down. Here is another KK. Another KK. The Pulsar. Kyle Busch, silver. And a groovy Kyle Busch. Back-to-back Kyle Busches. On the groovy. I like to see what the parallels look like for groovy. SVG and Joey Logano for those throwbacks. Here is Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick throwback. Brian Deegan, silver, and Ryan Blaney, talisman. Rides Jimmy Johnson throwback. Cheat. Another Pulsar coming up. We have Carson Kvapil at $2.99. There's Danica on the silver throwback. And the victory lane is Christopher Bell. Cole Custer and Chase Elliott to finish that pack off. Here's Lane Riggs. Lane Riggs red. I would say I like the solid colors. Oh, there's a little Butterbean. I'll put a little Butterbean Carolina blue out of 49. There we go. I'll get a lot of rookies. A lot of rookie cards here. We'll put them all there. Put all the blues up here. A little Butterbean. Joey Logano throwback. Tyler Reddick. I'm sorry, Talisman Joey Logano. The throwback is Zane Smith. And the last pack of 2000 of our fourth box has Zane Smith blue and a Zane Smith autograph. There you go. A little Zane Smith autograph. Red also. Red out of 99. Number 12. Number 12 out of 99. That's not too bad. Pot of gold was J-Mac, Tony B, and Ross Chastain to finish off box number 4. Give me a second to clean up. We're 33%. Plenty of break left to go. Plenty of break left to go. Let me clean up. Don't like tall stacks sitting around. So I got my shoe boxes ready to fill. And there is our. Let's go here. Box number 5. Keep going. Low number is 1 gold. We have 1 gold. Autographs are, what we expect, I guess. Oh, yes. Did you see that? The Zillage I saw was the Connor Zillage 101. Wow. Dare I say wow. $4,000. Over, I think it was 4,700, I think, or something like that. I forgot what the exact number. 4,300? Wow. Okay, that's Connor Zillage money. Okay. Yeah, that's Haley fan money. That's not United Sports Cards money. All right, let's see. Let's pull a Connor Zillage 101 now and make everybody happy. Here's starting with box number 5. Let's see what we got. We have, we're starting with a checkered flag. We got a Pulsar of Bailey Curry and a checkered flag of Bailey Curry. So Pulsar out of $2.99, Bailey Curry checkered flag. Talisman is Chase Elliott there. Danica and the Fenhouse. For those, here is a red Zane Smith. Zane Smith showing up. And Larson silver. Nice clean silver card. KK pot of gold. The rides is Butterbean and Danica Patrick on a throwback. Here's some color and an autograph. Ready? A little Connor Mosek. A red Connor Mosek auto. This is out of 99. The Reds are out of 99. It is 96. 96 out of 99 on this one. Give me hope for the Deegans. Yeah, a lot of Deegans. The Deegans are floating in here. We've had a few. No autographs yet. Ty Gibbs, blue, and Gio Ruggiero for the orange or the green scope. Green scope. Victory lane is Ryan Newman, Kyle Busch on the rides, and Brett Cruz looking really young. Here is Jeremy Clements red, John Hunter silver, and there's Connor's Village Groovy. What do you think about that? I would like to see what a parallel Groovy looks like. Dana Dye and Carson Hocevar. Here is more color here. We're looking at Ryan Newman blue, Christopher Bell green scope, and a William Byron pot of gold. One of my favorite cards are the pot of gold. The gold pot of gold are one of my favorite parallels. We had a nice Jimmy Johnson one last year. That's not silver. So we have Eric Jones in the red power. We have J-Mac silver and Dale. I think that's the first time I said Junior's name. The groovy Dale Earnhardt. And there's Dale Earnhardt again. Ricky Stenhouse for free. Box number 5. We're halfway through box number 5. Some autographs here. There's some autographs showing. Yeah, we got another full case break. Full case break today and tomorrow. And then starting Monday, we'll do a case of NT and a half case of Prizm for Monday. I think that would be, we'll start on that Monday. I think we'll do that, maybe a couple of those next week. I haven't planned everything out yet. No, I didn't see any colored blasts. The out of 10 is our low number. A lot of red autographs, so out of 99. A lot of autographs out of 99, but no. Maybe it's coming up right now. We got Tony B, red, and Noah Gragson, silver. And there is the pot of gold, Chase Elliott. Carson and Gio on the throwback. Here is a Ty Gibbs, red power, and a little Matty D blue, 48. I gotta get my glasses on. 48. There you go. You got 48 out of 49 for Matty D. Sensations. What else we got? Victory Lane. Victory Lane is Amarola, Joe Logano, and Corey Haim to finish off that. For throwbacks, here is a Pulsar of Spencer Boyd. The dinger is a dinger silver dinger, and a groovy William Byron. So we got the Talisman, the groovy, Victory Lane, there's Denny Hamlin, and Eric Jones. A red Todd Gilliland. Christopher Bell is purple. And there's Victory Lane of blue. That's a nice color match. A blue. 42 out of 49. That's a fun card. It's a good color. Jeffrey Gordon and Bubba Wallace. Finish off the stack. And, orange. See, orange always gets me. Here's an orange Justin Allgaier. One of my guys. Orange Wave out of 125. Sheldon Creed silver, and Kyle Petty, a groovy Kyle Petty. Todd Gillen, and on those base, we We got a Pulsar Austin Dillon. And how about a Josh Berry? Hold on. Out 21 out of 25. What are they calling this year? Mojo? Pandora? What are we calling this year? Let me check what official. Let me check the official name. We're calling these Mojo. These are not Pandora. We always have a big fight. There's always a big fight here. That is called Mojo. I'm going to call it Pandora just to upset people. All right, there's a nice Josh Berry auto out of 25. We'll put that here. See that one? We got Talisman, Ty Gibbs, and Kurt Busch. Throw it back in there, just some base to finish off that box. Yeah, I'm just going to mess with people. All right, we're almost halfway there. This is box number 6. Box number 6 in our half case, or full case. Our full case, we're half a case in. Probably, it's the Prizm's all about the parallels. There's a bunch of them. I like to see a groovy. I'm waiting for a groovy parallel. I like a green pot of a gold pot of gold is always fun. And I see some case hits here. I just randomly grabbed the boxes out of the, I don't know what order they came in. Let's see some case hits. Yeah, I wouldn't say we haven't got a 101 yet. We got one gold. Let's get a few more golds. One gold here. Just having fun. Hey, thanks everybody. I appreciate you being here during the day of Friday daybreak. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, let's get going. We're looking at a red Alex Bowman. The silver Jimmy Johnson. Justin Haley Talisman. Fenhouse and Butterbean. For those. How about Chase Elliott? And the autograph is Michael McDowell. Scripts. This one's scripts, not sensations. That's a different type. Michael McDowell, auto. Sorry, he's not getting on the wall. Richard Petty, pot of gold. Danica Patrick and Kyle Busch. For their perspective throwback and rides, here is Bubba Wallace. The Orange Wave, Kurt Busch Silver, and Junior's Victory Lane. Brett Cruz Throwback, and Christopher Bell Rides. We'll see how many of those we get. Oh, still got this stack. Oh, sorry, hit the camera here. Hold on. Give a little nudge. All right. We have Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch blue. That's a nice blue too. $1.99. Here is Kevin Harvick. Scope. And Bubba Wallace Groovy. Carson and Austin Beers. Put that on silent. Oh, there you go. How about a throwback red, the red Power out of 175, 21 out of 175 on a throwback. Taylor Smith Silver, Bradley K Pot of Gold, Junior, and Junior again. Junior. And we'll finish off this half with Corey Day. And, all right, patent penmanship. How about, how do you feel on SVG Auto? A red SVG. This is 93 out of 99. There you go. 93 out of 99 for the red SVG. We'll put that down there. To see. Not too bad, not too bad. And a groovy Butterbean. Ricky Stenhouse, followed by Danica Patrick. I like the SVG one. That's a good auto. All right, how are we feeling here? Finish up. We'll be halfway done. Finishing up box number 6 in our case break. I'll send all the cards. All the cards get sent to you. Don't worry about that. If you're a set guy, I'm a set collector, so I do enjoy that. What kind of auto was it last night? Let's pull something nice here. Here is Ellen Kolwicki, orange, Jeff Gordon, silver, and the Talisman, Riley Hurst. Austin Beers, followed by Denny. That's William Byron. And we're looking at Alex Bowman. There's a Kane Honeycutt blue. We had Eric Jones, Jeff Gordon, and Butterbean. So here's another rookie for Kane Honeycutt. The Carolina blue out of 49. This one is 39 out of 49. Put next to Butterbean up there. And no Gregson pot of gold. Chase Briscoe and Richard Petty on those. Austin Cindric, red. Austin Cindric, silver. And nope, I had Austin Cindric in a row. There's Jesse Love on the victory lane, Jeff Gordon, and Daniel Dye to finish off our silvers. Our last stack of box number 6, Corey Day. Corey Day Pulsar, Eric Jones Scope, the green scope, and Noah Gregson Talisman red. That's a good color combination there. Ty Gibbs, Carl Edwards. This pack has, there's Natalie Decker. There's our, take a look. There's what Natalie Decker autograph looks like. It's a Scripps, just not numbered, but we have Ty Dillon, Brad K. Silver, Case Kinn, Victory Lane, JHN, and Kyle Larson. And the last pack has a Jeff Gordon throwback Pulsar. We have Austin Dillon purple. And there's a groovy Jimmy Johnson. No Gregson throwback, and Raja to finish off halfway there. Let me clean up. What do you think? What's the impression? We're halfway through the break. It's pretty much what we expected, honestly. There's nothing, no surprises. I could use some more color. I could use a little more color. The autographs are kind of what we're looking at here. Let me clean up. So half a case fits into one shoebox. So we're going to be 2 shoeboxing it today. Second, just cleaning up the stacks here. Yeah, I'll get all these sorted and shipped to you by tomorrow. Okay, if not tonight, I have another break tonight. So take a look for that. But don't go, well, you can go somewhere if you're going to pick up some drivers, but right now, let's keep going. Let's go quick. How are we feeling? I think it's what we expected. I'm not, nothing surprised me so far. Let's see, we haven't seen a case yet. I will say that. It's pretty much expectations. I'm seeing what my impressions are. It takes one box. It could be right here. All right, here's box number 7. Let's start with that. I'll get all these, penny sleeved. I'm just doing the big ones on camera. We'll get all the penny sleeves and stuff. Let's see, was that the skills? Yeah, first off the line, it's you got them coming in. But honestly, first off the line, I think is NT. I think NT first off the line is about the same as the first off the line for hobby boxes. I think Prizm. Prizm is the Prizm first off the line. I didn't get any though. I would have liked to, but I didn't get any. Prizm had a lot more. Well, here's some. How about Jesse Love, red, and a Mojo Caden Honeycutt, 11 out of 25. There's our getting started on that. Yeah, I didn't get any Prizm. I was thinking around 170, and they went for 190. So I got to rethink my notes for next year. By Labonte. We got Tyler Reddick and Tony B. Here is Jimmy Johnson. And there's a Chase Elliott auto. Nice autograph from Chase Elliott. No number. We're looking at sensation signatures. There you go. That's nice for the Chase Elliott fans out there. We'll put that right there. Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith and Tony B for the rides. I'd like to see the color blast. Let's see what the color blast looks like. Riley Hurst, red, and Richard Petty. Pot of gold, Jeff Gordon. Ross and Austin Dillon to finish off there. Prime auto. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see something. Hold on here. Oh, I thought I had a little glare there. I was getting excited. Here comes, I'm picking up a little because here comes Butterbean and another. There you go. How about Josh Berry? 2 out of 5. That's another Mojo. That's 2 Mojos in this box. There you go. And it's the Mojo throwbacks. Take a look. That's not bad. Let me get the glare off there. Okay, I like the Mojos. And there's a Groovy. Oh, this might be a number there. Okay, there's what the Groovy parallels look like. I think that's our first Groovy parallel. All right, it's good to know. This is Bradley K. That's a free Bradley K. 43 out of 49. A blue. Alex Bowman and Kevin Harvick. We have the base here. Here's an orange. Oh, sneaking in. Christian Rose. Christian Rose autograph. Whoa, Christian Rose autograph? Yes. No offense, Christian. You're not going to make the Wall of Fame. Put you right there. And there, look at there. Oh, how about a Dale orange? There's Junior 104 out of 125. And then Carson Quapple. Checkered flag. Pot of gold, Lane Riggs. Ricky Nunez and Mr. the King. Throwback. Butterbean Pulsar. There's Geo Silver. William Byron Victory Lane. Cole Custer and Cole Custer. Wow. The exact same card. You are going to get a little doubles here. I'm not going to be too crabby about that one. Cole Custer, 2 Cole Custer throwbacks. I know those were rides, 2 Cole Custer rides on that. I think that's the first pack I saw that had 2 of the same. Usually they have 1 rides and 1 throwback in it. All right, let's finish up box number 7. Here we go. Box number 7. Good luck. What are we looking at here? Some color. We're starting with Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin orange. And Chase Elliott on the checkered flag. And a groovy Jeff Gordon. There's a good combination. Ricky Nunez and Ryan Newman for the rides and throwback. Here is a Connor Zillage Pulsar out of $2.99. Davey Allison silver and the Dinger Talisman. Alex Bowman and Corey Day for the rides and throwback. There is Butterbean red, SVG silver, Austin Hill pot of gold, Denny Hamlin, and the Dinger for the rides. Keep it going. What are we looking at here? We're looking at Richard Petty, a Pulsar, Butterbean silver, and Corey Bobby Labonte. I was thinking Corey LaJoy. Bobby Labonte, Victor Lane, Justin Allgaier, and SVG again. We got, let's see, someone's going to sneak up on me. Ryan Blaney red. Here is Matt Kenseth, the green scope. And there is Ryan Blaney. Groovy Ryan Blaney. Joe Logano and Luke Fenhouse to finish off that pack. Last pack of box number 7 is Joe Logano. We got Jeremy Clements. There's our last autograph of this box. The Jeremy Clements auto. I could use some more parallels on the autos. We got some reds. I could use a little more numbers there. Pot of gold, Heimtime, Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Preece to finish up. Remember, there's 50. There's 100 base set. There's 50 in the throwback, and there's 50 in the rides. So you're looking like, well, definitely you'll get a bunch of cards, maybe 10 cards of the base. But if we're getting 1 per pack, like let's say we get 1 rides per pack, you're going to need about 4 or 5 boxes to get the set. Same thing, 4 or 5 boxes to get the set. So if you are a set collector like I am, you're probably going to, 4 or 5 boxes ought to do the trick to get the base set. And then I haven't kept track of the inserts. There's like 10 cards in the. I can check how many cards. If I have it handy, how many cards Color Blast? Is there 20? I think there's 20 Color Blasts, which we haven't seen yet. Now let's call it. I want to see it right now. All right, here is a red junior card. And Josh Williams silver and a groovy Denny Hamlin. So I did put the Donruss set together. Actually, I just put the memorabilia for Donruss. We get drink here. I just put the memorabilia. I'm a select guy. I love select. So I put the Master Select set together. Corey Day throwback and Cole Wiki. All right, how about Ross Chastain, blue. I saw blue. These are $1.99. Deegan, here, little Ellie Deegan, checkered flag, and Kyle Busch talisman. SVG and Deegan again. And it rides. We got Mark Martin, the red power. There is Ryan Blaney silver and Sheldon Creed pot of gold. Riley Hurst and Kevin Harvick on those. You got a. Oh, really? Oh, collecting the 2024. Okay. What do we got? Austin Cindric. Throwback, Austin Cindric, red. Caden Honeycutt, Austin Cindric, blue. I think that's our second one. Good old Panini sorting. On here. Let's take a look at our Caden Honeycutt. Not too shabby to have Caden Honeycutt here. We got, this one is, let's see how close they are. Oh, 38 and 39. There you go. 38 and 39 on Caden Honeycutt. But good to have Caden Honeycutt. And right behind it is a junior. Okay. How about a Dale Earnhardt Mojo Victory Lane? Number 18. 18 out of 25. All right. That's not too bad. Good low number. We'll run out of room there. We're going to have to get the Ryan Blaney and Mark Martin. Here's a Santino Ferrucci. A blue Santino Ferrucci numbered 7 out of 49. Santino. A blue and Zane Smith. A Zane Smith red. The red power one. Kyle Busch, silver, and Christopher Bell, pot of gold. Yeah, come on, we need a case hit here. There's Brad K and Gio for the ride. We have Alex Bowman. If you're doing the rainbow, that's a good Alex Bowman one. Luke Fenhouse, green, and Joey Logano, victory lane. Butterbean and Davey Allison to finish off that. Yeah, I think the first off the lines. I mean, they're a little more numbers floating around on first off the lines. I will say that. This one, I mean, I don't think there's anything that I haven't showed. Give me a second here. We put up Santino. Just open up these. Get a screenshot of that. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. There you go. There's the Santino. Let me get the glare off. If you're taking a screenshot of that, it is numbered a blue, so it's numbered 7 out of 49. Good, nice low number. Not bad. Not bad to have. And of collectors, flippers. What do we got? We got Alex Bowman. There's your Connor Zillage silver rookie card. Throwback rookie. And a victory lane, Richard Petty again. Caden Honeycutt and Chase Briscoe. Those upper base cards. Here comes an autograph. Tyler Reddick is protecting the autograph of. All right. Well, I honestly think this is. We've had plenty of memorabilia. I think that's our first Richard Childress autograph that I've had. We've had plenty of memorabilia. You know, good old white shirt. But let's take a look. A red. This is 14 out of 99. It's not too bad. Show those, thumb through those at the end. There's Dale Talisman, William Byron throwback, and Kurt Busch for the rides. Here is a little Kenny Wallace. It's a good color match too. Little Kenny Wallace color match. 155. Cody Ware silver, and Joey Logano pot of gold. Kyle Busch and Carson Quapple. Okay. All right, last box number 8. We're on box number 8. Some color here, some color. Let's see. Oh, this might be a nice color right there. What do you think? Am I seeing stuff? Let's see what we got. We got Anthony Alfredo, just a base card. Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon, and right behind Austin Dillon is Bailey Curry. Number out of 5. 3 out of 5. Bailey Curry. The black and gold. Let me take a look. That is officially called the black gold. Like just black gold. Okay. Let's say the black and gold. That's officially called the black gold. Okay. It's a nice card. 3 out of 5. Might have to put that. I point out we haven't had a redemption either. I don't want to jinx it. Go ahead, Bailey Curry. That's still, I got to give a shout out. Bailey Curry went to CJ. He's usually CJ. There he is. CJ. CJ, that's for you. Put that right there. That's our low number 5. We just beat 10. We just beat our regular gold. Congrats, CJ. Oh, I thought that was a black. Let's see what else is coming up. Victory Lane, Christopher Bell, and Ross Chastain. For those. What am I for the black golds? Yeah, that's a nice black gold. Nice rare one. We have Raja, blue, Jeremy Clement silver, and another groovy Richard Petty. He was around when groovy was a thing. Tyler Reddick and Brett Cruz. Here is an orange Spencer Boyd. And good old clad Matt Kenseth there. Another Mojo Matt Kenseth autograph. Number 10. 10 out of 25. All right, we're starting to hit some lower numbers in the second half here. 10 out of 25. Autograph. We'll put it right up there. And how about the talisman? Austin Dillon and Caden Honeycutt to finish off box number 8. All right, what did it say? I got to look at that. I did not even think that. Did they take that off? Let me grab the trophy there. Hold on. Clean up, don't want tall stacks floating around. Yeah, Color Blast. Out of 5, that's a nice card. I don't know if I'd call that a case hit. I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure we're only getting one of those. Let's take a look at the trophy here. Is it whited out? Good old photoshopped. I had to put my glasses on. Can anybody see that a little better than me? What year would that be? Look at the suit. It is 2003. 2003 is what it's saying. All right. We're 66% in. Here is box number 9. Yeah, let's color blast. No, I have not watched the break. Is there a color blast, one per case? Has anybody seen any? Is that a thing? We'll see. I'm going to open up a case now. There's a case tonight. Please join that one for tonight and the case tomorrow. But I have not seen. Is there an average of one color blast per case? I don't know. So we'll see how many we get. We'll see what our average comes out to be. Let's see what's going on here. We have Todd Gilliland, the red power. Hayden Deegan, silver, and Josh Berry, Victory Lane, Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Priest to do the throwback stuff. Here we're still getting a lot more Mojos now. Daniel Dye, orange, and Brett Cruz. There's a good Mojo. Little Brett Cruz Mojo. Number 7. Okay, 7 out of 25. Put it there. We have to clean up a touch. And how about a groovy Kurt Busch? Ricky Nunez and Ryan Newman for our retro or throwback. There is Corey Day, silver, Ryan Blaney. So, oh, I'm sorry. Corey Day was a Mojo. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's get organized again. Walk around my chart. The Corey Day was a Pulsar, and Ryan Blaney was the silver. And a pot of gold was Matt Kenseth, Alex Bowman, and Corey Day again. The rookie on those. So only one color blast. Okay, so we'll see. It's a full case here. We'll see what we see. We're looking at a Corey Day again. Corey Day all over the place in this box. Here is Eric Jones and Jimmy Johnson. This is a red groovy out of 99. I was like, that looks a little different. 66 out of 99. Looked a little shinier, a little different. Anything, if you're new here, anything lower than 100 gets penny sleeved. Ross Chastain and Austin Dillon for our shorter print base, we'll call it. All right, how about a little Ryan Ellis? There's an autograph I haven't seen in a while. Ryan Ellis autograph. Any thoughts on that one? I haven't seen a Ryan Ellis autograph in a while. The Pulsar, Tyler Akram, Corey Haim. Silver, talisman is Chris Buescher. Justin Allgaier and SVG. Also, we're looking at Ross Chastain. Here's some throwbacks. Ross Chastain and Kyle Larson purple throwbacks. Same thing out of 99 in the red. Pot of gold, Joey Logano and Luke Fenhaus. Is that an SVG Mojo over here? Where are we looking at here? Josh Berry. Here is a more Josh. A lot of Josh Berry. I didn't notice that. Caden Honeycutt. Down here, the Mojo's Brett Cruz. No, I do not believe. I'll throw all these out again. We're gonna show them at the end, but I don't believe we have an SVG Mojo. We do have a. Yeah, I'd have to look. It's after 7-8 boxes, it's starting to get filled up here. I'm going to just hang out with us for another 10-15 minutes. We're going to show all the hits at the end. And of course, if you did step away, it should compile and post tomorrow morning. Okay, the break should post on our YouTube channel. What you could do is follow on our YouTube channel, and then if you follow the YouTube channel, you'll see when it posts. And you can watch the video at 2 times the speed and pause, take screenshots, okay, and comment on how cool I am. All right, what are we looking at here? Let's go with Chris Buescher, Pulsar, a Mark Martin, silver, more Connor Zillage, Victory Lane. We got Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney. That kind of medium base cards. They are base, but they're a little more rare than the main base. Justin Allgaier and a little Brendan Jones. First autograph of Brendan Jones. I don't know. I'm not a... Brendan Jones needs to work on his autograph. That's not what I'm used to here, Brendan. Got to put a little more effort into that. It's not getting on the Wall of Fame. Terry Labonte. Connor Zillage again. And Brad Kay. How about KK? A blue. 199. And Chase Briscoe silver. No Gregson talisman. Austin Cindric and Jimmy Johnson. And finish off box number 9. So here's some color. We're looking for Kane Honeycutt. Kane Honeycutt Red, $2.49. There's Hallie Deegan. The green scope out of 75, or 125, sorry, 125. Davey Allison. We're just talking about Davey Allison. There's Davey Allison. Groovy. Denny Hamlin and Ellen Kolwicki. There's Carson Koffel. Blue, $199. Jesse Love Silver and Ricky Stenhouse Talisman. Michael McDowell and KK. And the last pack for box number 9 has Ellen Kolwicki. And oh, there's one I haven't seen. There's a few I haven't seen. Look at that. That's a kind of a little, what do you think? That's under the C's, I believe. I believe I put them under the C's. But I haven't seen that autograph in a while. Who had this one? Congrats. I know it's not like, it's not like a super duper one, but BC Carter. It's kind of, I've been here for a, because I collect also. William Swalich and Josh Berry here. And a little Chase Elliott to finish us off. All right, that was box number, what do we got, 10? This is box number 10. Full case break. It does get a little, the first off line must be a little faster with a lot more parallels. But you pay a little more for that too, so. But we're pretty filled up here. I got my whole wall of fame filled up. I got starting with the little portable stands. We'll show all these at the end. If you did step away, we'll show them at the end. And 3 boxes left though. Come on. 1 of 1. I want a 1 of 1, a color blast. Something we did the low numbers out of 5. That's our Bailey Curry right there. Get a little. Gotta take a break. My hand's getting tough to open. Let's finish strong with these last 3 boxes here. All right, here we go. We're looking at. Cheat and just go quick to the. We have. There's Gio. Mr. Ruggiero, Corey Haim. And how about a little Justin Allgaier? There's Justin Allgaier auto. A red. That's another one of my guys. I didn't lost money on him this year though. Lost some money. And there's a groovy Connor Zillage. Take a look at that. Ellen Kolwicki and Michael McDowell. We're at, there's Raja. William Byron. KK. On your parallel. And Josh Berry. Looks like a Pulsar, Corey Haim Pulsar, Mark Martin, Silver, and Juniors Groovy. The rides is Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch for that stack. Let's go with some blues coming. Mr. Hocevar. A purple right there, Richard Petty on a 99, and Josh Berry blue again, Victory Lane. There is Ryan Priest and Frankie Nunez. All right, checkered flag. And, there's another one I haven't seen in a while. The chocolate. There's some nice red autos hitting. This is kind of a fun. I'm one of those guys. I'd pick pick these up in breaks. I picked up the kind of rare ones. We're looking at, what number are we at? 75 out of 99. Yeah, it's kind of, kind of a unique autograph. He's signed it chocolate. Chocolate 3. That's kind of fun. I'm putting that on the stand. That's just kind of fun. That's why enjoying ourselves. Put that on the stand there. Parker Retzlaff, orange. And Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric, checkered flag. That's 75 there. Kevin Harvick, pot of gold. Ryan Newman and Alex Bowman for the retro. Here is, I have these Luke Fennell. Let me finish this stack here. Brent Cruz, silver. Michael Waltrip. We got Corey Day and Denny Hamlin. Is he signed them all chocolate, or is this like one of an alternate signature one? I just think it's fun. That's my first one I've seen, so I don't know if he's signing them all like that. I just go look at my collection. I wish I have one from a long time ago. Okay, yeah, as I said, is he doing something different? I think it's just fun to have. Look. But see, I don't want to be an old fart, but see how the old timers, good signature. You could see it, you could read it. Ernie Irvan, Harry Gant, and then we got the newer guys, but you don't even know what they were doing. All right, finishing up box number 10. What do we got here? We're looking at a Jack Wood Pulsar. There's more SVG on a 75, the green scope. And Kyle Petty. I think that's the first time we said Kyle Petty's name. Groovy Kyle Petty, Justin Allgaier, and Carson. Here is Dana Dye. Blue, Todd Gilliland, silver, and Jeff Gordon Talisman. Time and Ryan Blaney. And on this one, an orange, Ryan Preece, Chris Buescher, silver, Chase Elliott, pot of gold, Mark Martin, and Bradley Kay on that one. In our last stack of, cheating, I should look ahead. Let's get the reveal. We got JHN, red, Christopher Bell, silver, and Chase Elliott, talisman. Ryan Blaney and Connor Zilic again. Here's a blue Connor Zilic. Connor Zilic all over the place here. There's a blue Connor Zilic, $199. Corey Heim, checkered flag, pot of gold, KK. Brad, hold on, let me put my cards in the right stack. Austin Cindric. In the last pack of box number 10 has our Malcolm in the middle and a Chase Briscoe autograph. We got Victory Lane, Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson, and Matt Kenseth. Get those off my hands, but I'll put Chase Briscoe blue. Let's get that Chase Briscoe. Number 19 out of 49. Let's get that taken care of right away. All right, we are in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch. I'm going to clean up these boxes, get them sorted. Let's see how we're doing here. Let's see what we got. There we go. There we go. How much is Nice clean workspace for our last two boxes. You know, the one that has the 1-1 in it and the Color Blast. Come on. You gotta will it. You gotta will it into existence. Here we go. Box number 11. Let's see. As we're opening this up, again, thanks everybody for hanging out with us this morning. Thank you for having fun. Hopefully you're enjoying the break. If you are, please follow. And like I said, you got to tell 500 of your best friends about it. I don't do any advertising. It's word of mouth. If you're enjoying what's going on and hopefully you're getting a good deal, you feel you're getting good value, please join. And another break tonight. Okay, what do we got? We have Taylor Gray. I think that's our Taylor Gray right there. And Austin Cindric, checkered flag. More Connors Village, Victory Lane. Kyle Busch and Brett Cruz is our throwbacks. And rides. Chase Elliott. And Guskus. Alan, look at this. This was the old timer case. We had a good number of these guys. No number there. A Terry Labonte, Groovy Cornflakes, Christopher Bell Silver. How about a Todd Gilliland? No, it's Christopher Bell Retro. That was the Rides Christopher Bell. Sorry. And a throwback Todd Gilliland. About as a throwback blue and a nice color match out of 199. Christian Eckes, silver, and Noah Gregson, talisman. There's Kurt Busch and Ty Gibbs to finish off that group. Here is some color coming. We're looking at Danica Patrick, Pulsar, Carson Kvapil on the scope, and a red pot of gold, Ross Chastain. Junior and Junior again. Different Junior. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. There's Cody Ware. Of course, we got a Cody Ware. Sensations autograph. We got T Cook. T Cook has each box of Prizm has a good autograph, a medium autograph, and a who's that guy autograph. Jeremy Clements and Christopher Bell. A lot of out of 75s we're getting. Stenhouse Jr., Danica, and Luke Fenhouse. For our throwback, here is another Pulsar of Nick Sanchez, Ryan Blaney Silver, William Swalich. We got Butterbean and Danica Patrick again. A lot of Danica Patrick here too. Yeah, there's a good number. There's a good number of, 3 autographs. We're getting 36 autographs we're going to have. Nothing out of 25, I think, was our low number. I think that was our lowest, is numbered out of 25. After breaking NT for a while, I forgot how a case of Prizm, it takes a little bit of time. Might have to. Yeah, I forgot. But thanks, everybody. I will get a little sorting going on. Take a little break. Spend time with the fam. Get a little sorting going on today. We have Davey Allison. And another Pulsar. Another scope, a green scope out of 75. Carson Osavar. Talisman is Lane Riggs. Jeff Gordon Rides and Bubba Walls. Here is Corey Day. We got a good number of Corey Day also. Brad K. Silver and Tyler Ackram. Victory Lane. Connor Zillage and Cole Custer. We know where everything's at right now. So Austin Hill, red. Todd Gilliland, silver. The talisman is Austin Cindric. We got Lane Riggs and Daniel Suarez for the throwbacks and the rides. All right, last stack of box number 11. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. We got Chase Elliott. We got a Chase Elliott orange wave. We got Mark Martin silver and Ty Gibbs pot of gold. Carson and Gio on that rookie cards. All right, okay, here's something nice low number. We got Riley Hurst, but a mojo of Kurt Busch. 25. This is the throwback, also mojo. 6. Number 6 out of 25. For Kurt Busch. There you go. Victory Lane, Jimmy Johnson. Joey Logano and Corey Heim. And the last, a lot of color in the last pack of box number 11. There's a red Brian Deegan. Oh, I believe this is our second Jeremy Clements autograph. I think we had one of those already. Good old Panini sorting. Come on. There you go. Top loaders are sticking together. This one is 34 out of 49. And a Ty Gibbs Groovy as the insert. Denny Hamlin and Eric Jones to finish off box number 11. All right, let's have some last box magic here. Like I said, we have not seen a 101. I think our low number is Bailey Curry out of 5 so far. Mojos are, we had 1 out of 10. Our out of 10 was right here. Let's put this out. Our out of 10 was Davey Allison out of 10. We'll put that right here so we can see it. And then a bunch of out of 25s and Carolina Blues out of 49s. Okay, but that'll be our low number. I got gamers right there because that's just a cool card. I like that he signs them chocolate. All right, last box here. Let's see where we're at. Come on. 101 colored blast. We'll see. So my first impression is there's not 1 color blast per case. There's a Kavoom per case in. Maybe a gold coming. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Alex Bowman and Denny Hamlin. Not a gold. Okay, but a gold. They're calling it black gold. There you go. There's a good last box magic. A little Denny Hamlin, 1 out of 5. That's a good last box magic. We'll put that right there. There's our gold in front. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Go ahead, Denny Hamlin. Give me a second here. That went to Denny Hamlin. Nick Sports Cards. There he is. Black gold. Congrats on that. That's a good one. Corey Day, gold. Pot of gold. Brad and Austin Cindric. Here is a little Jeb Burton blue. Kurt Busch, silver. And a groovy Jeff Gordon. Jimmy Johnson and Matt Kenseth. Followed by an orange. Oh, got a little Vinnie Miller here. I think that's our second Vinnie Miller autograph also. Vinnie Miller. Joey Logano, orange. Ryan Blaney, green scope. A lot of green scopes, too. The dinger, and that was a talisman dinger because our rides is Justin Allgaier and Carson Quapple is our throwback. Yeah, 2 Vinnie Millers. I think we had 2 Millers. Let's go. No offense, Vinnie Miller. Joey Logano, Pulsar. Ty Dillon Silver. Austin Hill, pot of gold. Time, and Ryan Blaney. All right, a checkered flag, but first a red Pulsar. Brett Cruz, okay. Brett Cruz is showing up a lot. Austin Dillon on the checkered flag. Little Bobby Labonte, victory lane. Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch for the rides. Danica Patrick, Pulsar, Eric Jones, silver, and a little Ryan Blaney for the group. Ryan Blaney again, and Connor Zillage. Throwback. What number is Connor Zillage? 178 for Connor Zillage on the throwback. All right, last stack. Let's give an opening here. Thanks again, everybody. I appreciate you being part of the break. I will get these all sorted, but probably now that I forgot how long it takes to open up a case, probably not going to get it sent out till tomorrow. I'll get it sorted today. Maybe we'll run them, but if I'm doing another break in 4 hours, we might have to see how that's going. If you bought a bunch of stuff in it, maybe that might be getting pushed back. This is I gotta spend some time with the fam during Christmas too. All right, good luck. Here is our last couple stacks, maybe some last stack magic here. We have Austin Dillon, red. Joey Logano, silver. And a little SVG pot of gold. Gifted, yeah, I saw that. I made a note of it. I'll get all the notes ready to go. Maybe. Hold on. What do we got here? We got Daniel Dye blue, a little Ross Chastain, and a Joey Logano. That is a gold. Look at that. That's a good last box. This is numbered 6 out of 10. How about a Joey Logano talisman insert? That's not too bad. We'll put that right here. See that on a cover up. There you go. Put that right there. All right. We're starting to run here. Deegan and Riley Hurst. Then there is Mark Martin, looking all cool. William Byron, silver. And a pot of gold, Jeff Gordon. KK and Josh Berry on those base cards, but a little rare base card, a little rare base. What else we got? We're looking at Austin Cindric, red. And then there's a Caden Honeycutt. There you go. Caden Honeycutt, blue. I think that might be our second Caden Honeycutt also. 10 out of 49, blue. I have to check. It's all blending together now. 10 out of 49, blue. And Jeff Gordon, victory lane. Mark Martin and Brad for the rarer base. That's kind of contradiction. Ryan Preece. The red power cards out of 175. Kyle Larson, silver, and a groovy Alan Kolicki. Gio and Butterbean. And the last pack magic. Actually, we did pretty good last box here. We got SVG Pulsar. Oh, a little Dale Jarrett to finish off. Way to finish strong. A nice Dale Jarrett autograph. a strong finish for the Dale Jarrett. A Ross Chastain talisman. Here is, to finish off, Davey Allison and Corey Day, our last card of this case break. All right, well, how do we feel here? Let me shift over here. Let me show a few. The biggies, I'd say the biggies are right here. I think we put them all in front here. Okay, we got the golds out of 10. Joey Logano and Davey Allison. We'll try to get them all both on the screen right there. There's the golds. Talisman. Oh, is this? Yeah, those are golds. And then we had the Denny Hamlin and Bailey Curry were the black golds. 5. No 1-of-1s, no color blast. Maybe in the next case. Okay, but I will get these. I forgot how. Excuse me. Forgot how long this takes. Let me shift over to. Thanks everybody. Again, thanks for being part of it. I do appreciate that.